Shalom. Well, the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out, prophesying the return of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, the Most High and His Heavenly Son. All praise and honor and glory go to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honors goes to the apostles out in New York at Great Millstone. Honors to all the Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Uriah from GMS Chicago with another lesson on GMS turning up the heat. Basically came across an article on RT.com that says FBI could soon legally hack any computer in the US and possibly beyond. Now, first and foremost, we know that Yahawah the Father, YAHAWASHI the Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, are the fathers of the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, and confusion of faces amongst the nations, but bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We've been in captivity under the Edomites, which is so-called white man, but is really spiritually through the scriptures. He's Edom. All right. If you don't know about it, read Genesis 25. Go back and watch the videos. Go do some research. But this article says FBI could soon legally hack any computer in the U.S. In the scriptures, it says that the white man, so-called white man, the Edomites, would try to sit as if they were God. They want to see everything. They want to know everything. The end game is to chip everybody, right? The mark of the beast. If you don't know what a microchip is, you can easily go to Google, click in RFID chip implant. That's either one. You can put both of that, and you go to images, and you can see the tons of the RFID chips. It's all over the internet. The information is out there. It's about the size of a grain of rice. They're going to put your financial information in it and so forth. The scriptures flat out say in Revelations, is it 13, 16, 17, or is it Revelations 13, starting with go up a little bit. 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Long story short, that first beast was Rome, and Rome had the power. They had the Senate, they had the House, they had the system very, very much like the system we have here. The architecture is the same, the spirit is the same, and they were also having rulership over our people, the Israelites, the so-called Romans, so-called white men. The Romans at that time had rulership over the so-called Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, who were in the land of Israel, and all 12 tribes had representatives there. All right. So, it said, back to verse, 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. So this beast, Esau, the Rothschilds, the elite, they are doing these miracles and doing these marvelous things. Ever since 9/11, you can just see them doing one thing after another in the sight of men, and to the whole planet. Esau is God. They worship him, even if they won't identify him as God, but they worship him. All right. One of those powers that he has is to have cameras on every goddamn block. All right, for he wants to see everything. He wants to be as if he's God. So you have surveillance cameras everywhere. You see the big ones, the small ones. Now they got drones. All right. and because they want to sit as if they're the Most High. So let's go into scriptures. We're going to prove that these are characteristics of Esau, that they will want to spy us out. Before we go into the scriptures, I want to read a little bit of this article. Right? And just for record, this is FBI debates sharing iPhone hacking details with Apple. The FBI went and found someone who can hack the iPhone and paid them, and they have the technology now, so they know there's nothing the white man can't do to listen into your conversations, and this is what he wants to do as if he's the Most High. All right. Anyway, FBI could soon legally hack any computer in the U.S., possibly beyond. The Supreme Court approved new rules on Thursday that would potentially give the FBI the authority to hack any computer in the United States, and potentially computers located overseas as well. Those hidden by Tor technology will also be vulnerable. Now Congress has until December 1st to either approve the rule, reject, or make changes to it. Then any magistrate judge in the country could grant the FBI warrants authorizing hacks into the computers whose whereabouts are known. And in his letter to Congress, the Supreme Court approved the following rule change to Rule 1 of the Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure. A magistrate judge with authority in any district where activities related to a crime may have occurred has authority to issue a warrant to use remote access to search electronic storage media and to seize or copy electronically stored information located within or outside that district if the district where the media or information is located has been concealed through technological means or an investigation of violation of 18 U.S.C. 1038.5. The media are protected computers that have been damaged without authorization and are located in 5 or more districts. Under the phrase concealed through technological means, the court is referring to computers whose location is hidden via the use of anonymity software such as Tor web browsers. So they can issue warrants for remote searches if they pass that into law. And basically, they want to have their eyes into everything. They want to see everything. They want to be in everything and run everything as if they're the Most High. All right. So back to Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, and causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's the wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. So that RFID chip is out there. That barcode is in your hand because inside this chip is going to be all that information, and they want to set it up to where you have a chip inside of you. All right, where you buy, sell, your financial, health, criminal, anything on you is all on that chip. All right, and that they can see you everywhere you go and run every aspect and point of your life as your cattle, as your sheeple. All right, and this is what they want you to be, sheeple, man. Go look it up. All right, people compared to sheep in being docile, foolish, or easily led. All right, this is what he's banking on, because this is what you all look like to Esau. All right, like sheep. All right, so back to the scriptures. Just going to prove to you that this is characteristic of him. First of all, that's a wicked ass rule. All right, if you have your personal information, nobody should be able to get into your own, hack into your laptop, and no government agency should be able to do that under any circumstances, if they may have committed a crime. So who's going to judge, what if or what somebody maybe do? I thought according to the law, everybody was innocent until proven guilty. So that's bullshit, right? But Esau is fucked up, man. Everything he stands for is wicked. All right, just going to go through these scriptures. I want to move real quick. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord YAHAWASHI Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him. Right now, this is talking about the coming of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and us being gathered together. How are we being gathered? By going out there in the highways and byways, by listening to the elders, by watching the videos, by getting built up, and then also in turn sharing this word and pushing out this truth, all right, and living it, right? And that's us gathering together into YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. That we be not soon shaken in mind or troubled. Will we be shaken in mind? By false doctrines, by the events going to get worse and worse and worse, or be troubled by it getting worse and riots and death and killing and possible situations where you might be in the guillotine or in FEMA camps or hungry or whatever the Lord is going to put before you to see if you're righteous or wicked. All right. Neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter from us, as that day of Mashiach is at hand. The day Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is at hand. He said, don't let nothing get you off your square. Be rooted and grounded in YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. So just because the popo can come inside your computer and take everything and try to use it up as you're a terrorist or whatever, which they would love to do, all right, so what? All right, we know what we're doing. We're out here pushing the name of YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI and the truth about who we are as a people. We are the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, are the Hebrew Israelites by blood. That's what we're preaching. And the Most High is going to come fuck this place up. And we hope He give us power to do it too. And if and that's how we have to be toward all the possible scenarios that could fucking happen, knowing that Esau has basically this place on lockdown. All right. What is it, Ezekiel 23, when he says he's going to come in, basically with the troops, 23, 24. Well, I'll start with 23. The Babylonians and all the Chaldeans, Pekad and Shoah and Koa and all the Assyrians with them, all of them desirable young men, captains and rulers, great lords and renowned, all of them riding upon horses, and they shall come against thee with chariots, wagons, and wheels, and with an assembly of people which shall set against thee buckler and shield and helmet round about, and I will set judgment before them, and they shall judge thee according to their judgments. All right, and he's going to. And I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal furiously with thee. They shall take away thy nose and thy ears, and thy remnant shall fall by the sword. They shall take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue shall be devoured by the fire. This is what's about to happen. All right, martial law was coming. All right, martial law is coming with of great vengeance. The white man is so sick and tired of niggas, man. They want to kill you. And just look at this. You just Google it. Look, you got the tanks, you got them against the people, you got the guns, the military, the helmet, bucklers, and shields roundabout. That's why they're here in Chicago. Over 1,000 people got shot already, and a bunch of murders on pace to break records and shit. And they, that's when they clamor to say we want the National Guard out there. What's that? The martial law. All right, and they're going to deal with you fierce, man. Are you prepared for martial law? All right, this is what we're dealing with Esau. He has searched out everything. He's made himself to sit on the congregation of the Most High, and as if he is God, man. If you don't wake up to who you're dealing with, then you're going to be caught up in this madness when it comes, and the Most High said it's about to come very soon. All right. He said, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, that son of perdition. And the Most High has been revealing that the white man, the son of wickedness, the son of perdition, just straight evil, man. All right, just made to be destroyed. All right. He said he's going to be revealed. He's being revealed right now as he's a demon, as he's wicked, all right, and he's spiritual Satan, man, all right, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is Most High. He's painted that blonde hair, blue-eyed image. He has put that philosophy, he made himself the angels. I mean, all the stuff is available to be seen. All right, you can Google these things. You can look up these things and match them up with the scriptures. If you look at, as soon as you put in Jesus, you know, you're going to get their interpreter of who God is, man. All right, they're going to give you who they believe is Jesus. They're your Lord and Savior. All right. If you go ahead and put in God, all right, and instead now you get so-called Jesus, or you get who they look at still a white man as God. All right, he has set himself up as he's the power, and it's always some old, dilapidated looking, you know, what the Most High don't know how to have hair. You know what I'm saying? Balding. All right. Most High want to go be butt naked, touching with hands of the sun. It's bullshit. It's madness, man. It's a straight madness. All right. But that's what he's done. He's sitting up there as if he's the Most High. All right. And that, what does God do? He sees everything. He knows everything. He taps into everything. He is in all. The Most High, Scripture says, the Most High is all in all. So white men want to try to do that too. You want to do it through the surveillance, through your phones, through your computers, all right, through the microchip, all right, through the TV, through the music, through the cops, through every single facet of your life is catered to serve Him, versus we serving YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. All right. Remember not that when I was with you, I told you these things. And now Salakia. And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. So the Most High is revealing them, because the time of Esau's judgment is now. The time of Israel's judgment is now. The time of the remnant, the righteous, the elect of YAHAWASHI's deliverance is at hand. All right. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who letteth will let, until he be taken out the way. The Most High has been allowing this to happen, man. And the Most High is going to take his ass out the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So the Most High is going to take him down, and all his technology, all his chips and surveillance cameras, and his false ass doctrines and philosophies. Most High is going to take him down. Even him whose coming is as the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. That's why when you look at the camera, the TV, and the news stories, and the bombings, and the 9/11, to all the false flag attacks, to the Illuminati sacrifices, killing the Prince, Michael Jackson, and all the fucking bullshit that's out there. All right. The Most High is, you know, he's revealing that this is the working of Satan. This is the working of Esau, man. And this was a lot of power, man. And Esau has power on the left-hand side, but the Most High is going to destroy that power. Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. The Most High is more powerful than anybody. So he's going to take Esau down. And we supposed to be strong in the Most High, because he's the baddest. So fuck Esau, man. You're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. You got to understand that this white man is the devil. And you, if you're an Israelite and you already know it, and you're various camps, you better understand that anybody's contrary to the real doctrine of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is a devil. All right, following after the cracker, his father. All right, the cracker. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. How can you escape the cracker, man? He got satellites. Satellites that can zoom in on a dime. All right, and you don't believe me, just go look it up. All right, satellite can zoom in on dime. You know, I don't know if they got a picture on that, but I tell you this, they can zoom in. Look at this. All right. They got this technology right here. They can go zoom in and see who's walking, who's on the street. All right. How can you escape him? He's got all his shit out there. You have to rely on Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI to escape this bastard, man. His technology is too great for the average Joe, man. And in these other nations too. There's only a few nations that can deal with them, which the Most High set them up. Russia, China, all right? Just to say a couple, and there's a whole bunch more. They're going to, was it North Korea? You know what I'm saying? These missiles, it was a report, and they was talking about, yeah, they're not firing those missiles or duds, whatever. Bullshit. You believe the white man telling you anything in the news, you better fucking, you better pray and ask the Lord to open up your mind, because it's bullshit. All right? The Lord's about to set up these other nations to tear America down. And the Most High is going to get some too. And Yahweh willing, he's going to change his sons into warriors and get some as well. All right? This is back to Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The whole armor is that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, fortitude, and studying, and show yourself approved, watching the elders, and reading, praying, fasting, going out doing the work, being obedient to the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. All right. Then the Lord starts to build you up and protect you and guard you. All right. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. All right. All right. Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right. You can't see the reach that Esau has, you know, but Esau knows every single brother in the truth. Esau knows where we do, where we go. He probably got, you know, FBI surveillance and all kind of shit on us. All right. I remember going on, you know, taking a little day off with the wifey, and when I was getting at a restaurant, getting looking for the Wi-Fi code, I saw, you know, FBI surveillance van. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, they could have been there for somebody else. Who knows? But just know that we are known, and Esau watches the elders and watches the different people, and got someone always watching us at all times. All right. And just period. And now every single individual brother, I'm not saying all that, but the camps, they know. And somebody pop up, they send agents, they send out buffers, and they go find out who we are, what we're doing, and they categorize us. All right. And we, you know, those damn dark, you know, those that wicked, man, in dark places, man. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, which is now. All right, and the only thing that's going to stop us from their bullshit is the Most High. His hand is going to have to protect us, man. All right, that's why we ask the Most High for protection. Psalm 64 and 1. To the chief musician, the Psalm of David, hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. That's that Illuminati, man. That's that those backdoor deals, those Masonic and fucking demonic festivals and feasts and conferences, and it's just a wicked, man. All right? From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And that's how they treat us. That's how they talk to us. You ever see them in court with niggas? They talk to us, and even publicly. Different various famous people and different, you know, it's out there. They know they hate us, man. You know, in the movies and all. It's just period. They got their wicked ass laws. They got their wicked fucking covenants. We're just drowned in the bullshit, the flood of Esau's bullshit. All right, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Shoot in secret. All right. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? That's that article right there. Putting up cameras, and they have drones the size of mosquitoes now, man. Nano drones, right? Just put in nano drones. All right. They got small little nano drones that can take pictures and film and spy and listen. All right, small as a quarter. And this is the one I was looking for, the one that they had created. All right, that looked like a mosquito, and it has an injection device where shit, it could be fake, inject your ass with a chip, inject you with some poison, or inject you with a marker or whatever the fuck they want. All right. Just know that we're dealing with, we have to trust on YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, because we cannot defeat Esau in and of ourselves. We have to call on the Lord. We have to live this life right. All right. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune laying snares privately. All right. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So he said, man, look, the Most High said they accomplish a diligent search, and they accomplish it, man. This is the reason why they hem up Jake in every single way. They go out. One of the scriptures says he was wiser than Daniel. All right, he's giving them technology. He's went out there. He's going above and beyond the call of duty. He has done his job. Everybody should give a standing ovation of applause for the devil being the most wicked, the most wretched, the most fucking corrupt, the most sneaky, the most conniving. All right. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear, and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and in the upright in heart shall glory. All right, the righteous man going to continue doing the work. He's going to be wisely considering what the Most High is doing, how to live life, how to be and communicate with the Most High, and wait for his salvation. All right, and trust in him, and put our eggs in his basket, and hope for mercy. All right, Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Most High. They got that eagle mentality. They want to be above everybody. All right, they want to go peer down on everybody and be in on everybody. An eagle can see his prey from miles up. All right, and then swoop down and have the power to snatch it up, and then even prey bigger than himself. All right, that's what he's modeled himself after. But he's a devil. All right. Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground that didst weaken the nations? The word Lucifer is Hayalala, which means bright one or morning star. All right. And it's where they get Lucifer is a Greek word, luz, from coming to light, and fur, to be bared, light bearer. All right. And so basically it's the Illuminati. All right. It's the white man. It's the secret societies that know what's going on behind the scenes and is enlightened and illuminated, while everybody else is sheeple and in the dark. Psalms 82 and 5 says, they walk on in darkness, they know not, neither will they understand. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course. Everything is out of course because the cracker man has fucked it all up. All right. It says, how art thou fallen that didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That's why he's doing all the things he's doing with the technology, with the chip, with the surveillance, with the phones, and the all the fucking wicked ass laws he's got set up to take Jake down. All right, because he wants to be as if he's the Most High. He wants to be worshipped as the Most High. All right, and he's sitting in the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And who's up here in North America? So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right. Even various parts across the world. It goes for Israel scattered abroad. They're over us, man. All right? That congregation is the congregation of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. He said, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. The Most High is going to take him down, man. And only he can do it. We don't have the power to do it. And they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? It didn't say Lucifer. It didn't say Satan and the devil and these words, and that's not clear and identifying who the Edomites are. It says, is this the man, Lucifer, the one who did the weakest of the nations, who's in control over here, who's running the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, who's on the dollar bill, all right? Who runs the banks, who owns the money, who's causing all the wars and all the strife and dropping bombs all over the planet, all right? It's Esau, so-called white man, all right? They'll say, wait a minute, is this man, this little redneck little piece of shit that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? You see the power of Evelyn Rothschild and all these other Rothschildian bitches. You know what I'm saying? You go look at the Rothschilds, man. That's what when you look at the Rothschild family, all right, you'll see these motherfuckers. Look at these motherfuckers, man. You say, is this the fucking man? You're like, is this fucking guy right here? Is this the fucking man? These crackers that made the earth to tremble? They have no fucking physical power, no fucking physical beauty or knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on the right hand side of the Lord. They got nothing but wickedness. And this is what they're gonna. This is who runs the world, man. And the Lord's going to reveal to them that he's a demon. All right. Hi, I'm Evelyn Rothschild. My family financed the Nazis. We were commissioned by the royal family to put down the American Revolution. We financed the Communist Revolution in Russia. We destroyed Palestine to create Israel. We are behind 9/11 and resulting wars. They'll tell you, if you go look at their heritage and look at all the things that they've done. All right. And they're going to say, is this the little punk ass that made the earth to tremble? All the kings of the nations, even all of them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. We're going to restore these other nations after 1,000 years after we punish the planet, because these other nations not going to get a free pass either. All right? Moab is going to be a washing pot, and we're going to fuck up these nations, all right, and put them under subjection. But at least they're going to have their lands and be, eventually living in their lands and have to, travel and pay tribute and things of that nature to the kingdom. But they're going to be living in their own lands. All right. All right. Verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness. Who's destroying the planet? Chemtrails in the air, genetically modified organisms, dropping bombs, killing over and taking over the planet, putting fucking nuclear waste and all. It's the oil spills to fracking and it's just horrible, bro. It's sad what they're doing to the planet, and destroyed the cities thereof. Every place they're taking over the planet. That's why the world's standing up against them now. All right, they went over to Afghanistan. They went over to Saddam Hussein. They went over to took down Omar Gaddafi. Man, of course they took us down. Our brothers, the Native Americans, Indians, and so-called Mexicans down. They took down each other. They took down they subdued the whole world for the most part. All right. Verse 19. Well, and open up not the house of his prisoners. This is a prisoner state in physicality, as in just periods. Majority of Negro, Latino, Native Americans outnumbered everybody in the prison system. But when you're in prison, even outside of being in that prison, because you still can't do shit and got to get permission for them to leave the country just to go to somebody else and be under their rulership. All right, they police us and tax us and everything. All right, but thou art. I had those verses backwards too, so like it. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as a raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, and carcass trodden under feet. So Most High said, I'm about to trot thee down. You're going to be a carcass. You're going to be slain. All right? You're going to be cast away. All right? Like trash. All right? Like stubble. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right? He said, hey, prepare slaughter for their children. Yeah, oh, that wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. You are your ancestors. There's reincarnation. All right? So-called crackers, man, you were crackers back in the slave days, the same crackers today. Coming in the world, living and dying and going back to the spirit world and going to die, living and dying and doing the cycle, the circle of fucking life, man. And he says, I'm going to eradicate you all so you don't possess the world, man. Because you already had your chance. And what did you do with it? You fucked it up. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord. He said, I'm fucking all these motherfuckers up, man. And I'm going to destroy you motherfuckers, man. And I will make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. That's the nuclear fire. He's going to destroy this place, man. America is gone, man. Most High has put a hit on America, man. The Lord has sworn, saying, surely as I thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have purposed, so shall it stand. Checkmate, bitch. Most High is about to tear this fucking place down. So spy all you fucking want. Listen in all you want. Mess with us, kill us, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because we are not our own. We are YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. And whatever you do to us, he's going to pay your fucking monkey asses back. Alright? With that, I'm going to say all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders out in New York. A great millstone. Honors to all the Akim around the planet. Lifting up the name of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.